Hey there, welcome back to Do Understand Pod, your English learning podcast for real-life fluency, spontaneous expression, and stories that stick. Today's episode is a little messy, a little frustrating, and very real, because sometimes life doesn't care about your grammar. Sometimes you're stuck on the side of the road, your car won't start, and the only thing you can do is explain the situation in English. So let's talk about car trouble. Flat tires, breakdowns, parking accidents. 3 stories, 3 people, and a whole bunch of useful phrases you'll want to remember, just in case. Let's hit the road. Tom was driving to visit his sister. Long stretch of highway. Good music. Coffee in the cup holder. Everything was fine, until it wasn't. The engine started making a weird noise. Then the dashboard lit up like a Christmas tree. Then to silence. Tom pulled over. Tried to restart. Nothing. So he called for a tow truck. He says, "I ain't no mechanic, but I could tell something was off. The engine sounded like it was choking." Let's pause here. Ain't no mechanic. Informal, expressive, and very natural. It means I'm not a mechanic, but with a casual twist. Tom continues, "I had to explain everything to the dispatcher. I said, my car broke down on the A4 near exit 12. The engine won't start, and there's a burning smell. I think it's serious." Notice the vocabulary. Broke down, phrasal verb for mechanical failure, dispatcher, the person who sends help, burning smell, sensory detail that adds urgency. Tom used clear, descriptive language. He didn't panic. He just described what he saw, heard, and smelled. Later, he told his sister, "Well, I didn't make it to dinner, but I did learn how to say tow truck in 3 languages." Tom's tip? When things go wrong, stay calm and be specific. Describe the symptoms like you're talking to a doctor, but for your car. Useful phrases. My car broke down, there's a burning smell, the engine won't start, I ain't no mechanic, but Maya was driving home from work. Rainy evening. Low visibility. She hit something, maybe a nail, maybe a piece of metal. Suddenly, the car felt wobbly. She pulled over and checked. Flat tire. She says, "I was annoyed but not surprised. That road's a minefield. I should have known better." Let's pause. A minefield. Metaphor for a dangerous or unpredictable situation. C1 level expression. Very vivid. Maya called her friend and said, "I've got a flat rear left tire. I'm parked near the gas station on Oak Street. Can you bring the jack and maybe a flashlight? I've got a flat rear left tire. I'm parked near the gas station on Oak Street. Can you bring the jack and maybe a flashlight?" Vocabulary highlights. Flat, short for flat tire, rear left, precise location jack, the tool to lift the car, flashlight, essential in low lie. Her friend arrived, and together they changed the tire. Maya says, "It wasn't elegant, but it worked. I got my hands dirty, learned a few new words, and made it home before midnight." Her tip? Use precise language. Even if you're frustrated, clarity helps. Useful phrases. I've got a flat rear left tire. Can you bring the jack? That road's a minefield. Leo was picking up groceries. Quick stop. Just milk and bananas. He parked, went inside, came back, and saw a note on his windshield. "Sorry, I bumped into your car while reversing. Here's my number." He checked the bumper. Small dent. Nothing major, but still annoying. Leo says, "I wasn't mad. Accidents happen. But I had to call the guy and explain everything. And that's when my English kicked in." He called and said, "Hey, I found your note. Thanks for leaving it. There's a minor dent on the rear bumper. No scratches, just a small indentation. I'll send you a photo. Let's unpack that." Minor dent, small damage, rear bumper, specific part of the car, indentation, formal word for a shallow mark. I'll send you a photo, polite and practical. Leo used calm, professional language. He didn't accuse. He described. Later, he told his friend, "Honestly, I was proud. I handled the whole thing in English. Didn't even switch to my native language." Leo's tip? Use formal vocabulary when the situation calls for it. It shows confidence and respect. Useful phrases. There's a minor dent, rear bumper, no scratches, just an indentation. Thanks for leaving a note. Let's practice together. I'll say a sentence. You repeat it. Try to imagine the situation as you speak. My car broke down on the highway. There's a burning smell coming from the engine. I've got a flat tire rear left. Can you bring the jack and a flashlight? There's a minor dent on the rear bumper. No scratches, just a small indentation. I ain't no mechanic, but something's off. That road's a minefield, full of hazards. I'll send you a photo so you can see the damage. Accidents happen. Let's sort it out calmly. These phrases aren't just vocabulary. They're tools. Tools for real-life communication. Let's slow down and talk strategy. Stay calm. Panic makes language harder. Breathe. Focus. Describe clearly. Use sensory details. What you see, hear, smell. Use precise vocabulary. Rear bumper is better than the back part. Be polite but firm. Thanks for the note plus, let's sort this out equals respectful tone. Use your phone. Look up words. Take photos. Send messages. Practice in advance. Repeat phrases like, I've got a flat or my car won't start. Let's be honest. Car trouble sucks. It's inconvenient, stressful, and sometimes expensive. But it's also a chance to grow. To use your English in real time. To explain, negotiate, and stay cool. Tom, Maya, and Leo didn't plan to learn English that day. But life gave them a situation, and they rose to it. You can too. So next time something goes wrong, remember? You've got the words, you've got the tools, you've got the mindset. English isn't just for textbooks. It's for tow trucks, flat tires, and parking lots. Let's wrap up. We talked about Tom and the breakdown Maya and the flat tire Leo and the parking bump. Each one used English to explain, solve, and stay calm. And you? You're learning how to do the same. So here's your challenge. Learn 3 new phrases from this episode, practice them out loud, imagine the situation, and speak like you're in it. Because when life gets messy, your English gets real. Thanks for listening. Thanks for learning. And remember, ain't nobody got time for perfect grammar when the engine's smoking. See you next time.